from the uber-popular Fast and Furious series, but Vin Diesel's breakout role that really got him noticed by Hollywood was 2000's Pitch Black. It's a sci-fi horror movie about an alien anti-hero who has to fight for his life against a nightmarish predator. Scene Stealer's Eric Melin is back to talk about Vin Diesel's... Now, the last time I saw Vin Diesel in something I liked was Saving Private Ryan. I know that was a long time ago, so what did you think about this one?
Well, this movie's not going to change
Riddick.
your opinion any
Okay.
at all. Basically what happened is in the meantime, between Pitch Black and Riddick, there was a 2004 movie called The Chronicles of Riddick, where they tried to make this kind of a Star Wars type thing with a big epic, maybe an Indiana Jones or, you know, Spielberg, Lucas kind of thing with a big epic mythology and everything. It was pretty corny. I thought it had a sense of humor, but it wasn't a very good movie. Well, this movie goes back to what Pitch Black was, which is kind of a B movie. This one cost about $30 or $40 million, so a lot less. And it looks like it's completely filmed in front of a green screen with tons of CGI creatures that actually have more expressions than Vin Diesel himself.
So you liked it, is what you're saying?
No, I did not. although I'll tell you what, going back to that was a good idea because there is a little bit of suspense towards the middle, but the first half hour is like Castaway on an alien planet, except worse. There's almost no sense of humor whatsoever, and I saw this movie in IMAX, okay?
Uh-oh.
There is no reason to see this movie in IMAX. Usually a film in IMAX will have sequences at least where the screen gets bigger and it stays that way for a while. This one is like reverse shots that just randomly expand and then go back down to having those black bars again. I mean, there was no reason, and because there's really, I mean, if you can look at it right now, it looks like a video game. There's no reason to see a movie like this in IMAX because it doesn't have that big spectacle at all. So it was smart for him and the director, David Twohy, to go back to kind of their low-budget roots with this film, but they're basically redoing Pitch Black, except not nearly as good, and then they're trying to make it extremely violent just so they can make it rated R. So they can live up to the fan base. This is just more of the same, but less good.
So basically, it's one of those movies where you're gonna be mad if you spend money on it.
Yeah, I was mad that I saw it
angry.
for free. So
life's too short to sit in the theater and watch it.
It's 2 hours long.
Oh.
It should have been like 90 minutes at the most. I was already bored after the first 30.
Yeah, if you had your way, it would have been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
The previews were enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Scene Stealer's Eric Melin.
Mean Melin.
Mean
Melin is back.
Melin back in the house.
Mean Melin is his air guitar name. In case you missed it, he's also the world champion air guitarist.
True.
World champ right here, guys. Take no prisoners. Eric Melin. All right. Thanks, Eric.
Thanks.
Plenty of skin crawling fun to be had this weekend. Kansas City's biggest haunted houses are ready for some new victims. So, yeah, as Eric's saying, don't go to that movie. Go to this. We're going to show you what you can expect in the West Bottoms starting tonight.
And we're taking our first look at conditions along the Kansas side. This is I-35 and 75th Street. And coming up, we'll talk about some construction projects in the works and how they could slow you down.
You're watching KCTV5 News.